What's up, guys? It's the Bad Wolf. All right, so check it out. So a lot of people are always asking me for files and things of that nature. And I tell you guys that I only charge for the ones that I custom make, which have the intrinsic and unique values and points. But otherwise, I tell you guys use Chat GPT. Now, of course, I could try to resist it and say, oh, you can only get the files from me. You can only get mine from me, or as some of you guys have done, is gotten them free from your various little groups out there. I've seen, okay. I'm in some of those groups and I hear it. Okay. Taking food out my mouth. I get it, but I do appreciate those who at least do consultations and order files and whatever else from me. But as somebody back in the day who used to get free files and things of that nature too, I get it. So I'm not going to be here at all mad into like whatever else. Okay. So, but if you have done that, at least throw a dog a bone by hitting a like, hitting subscribe, or sending a donation on, Black Site 32. Do something. Okay. All right. I'm a real person, unlike the people who you guys download the free music from. All right. So this particular video is on how to dismiss a traffic citation. Now, there are tons of different ways. This is only one of many. Okay. And this is me utilizing the Chat GPT. Let me show you what it says. Now, me as a custom thing through a consultation or whatever else, educational information only, I would probably include a whole lot more things that, the Chat GPT does not seem to mention because it doesn't read and know all of the law. However, it has a good chunk of it. So we're going to take a look at that and show you guys how to do it for yourself. So I asked it the question, create an affidavit to convince a judge to dismiss a traffic ticket using code, law, and all information available and case law. Of course, she starts off, I'm not a lawyer. This is just a general template. You should always adhere to any local rules, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's start from here.
Affidavit in support of motion to dismiss traffic ticket. I, your name, being duly sworn, depose and say as follows. I am the defendant in the above-mentioned traffic case and have personal knowledge of the facts stated herein. On date of the alleged violation, I received a traffic ticket alleging a violation of code section number in the city/county of location. I contest the citation based on the following grounds. A. Lack of probable cause. The issuing officer lacked probable cause to initiate the traffic stop.
Okay, so probable cause, what this is, okay, in cop terms, so I know my cop people understand what I'm about to say, and I'll upgrade the rest of you. They're saying he didn't have RAS. Ooh, I know my cops out there just shivered a little bit. RAS means reasonable articulable suspicion that there's a crime. In order for them to pull you over to be within the law, they have to have a probable cause, or RAS. They have to say there is more reason for them, and a valid reason for them to pull you over, which is a violation of your rights, public and private, to just bother you. It cannot be because it can be because you have no plate, but it cannot be because really your tags, if the tags are displayed improperly, they're not really supposed to bother you, but it's supposed to be a courtesy to let you know. Expired tags, also, they're not supposed to pull you over. But they can, as a courtesy, let you know, hey, it's expired. But then they're not supposed to do anything more from there. But what do some of them do? They escalate the stop, another cop term. They escalate the stop to see if they can find anything so they can write you a ticket. Some of them have quotas, some of them do not. Some of them are just being dicks, and some of them are just actually trying to help make sure you're in the knowledge, in the know of what's going on with your account on the public side with them. Okay, let's keep going.
Stop. No valid reason existed for the stop, and therefore, any evidence obtained as a result should be suppressed.
So if he can't prove RAS, okay, I'm giving you guys fire. Normally this would be in the consultation, or normally this would be in the VIP section. So if you guys want to learn more about some interesting things, join my VIP on YouTube channel. Hit the join button and support me monthly, and you'll get all the goodies like this. So you're saying here, I'm motioning that this be dismissed because he didn't have RAS, or he had lacked a probable cause to pull me over in the first place. And anything he found afterwards should be suppressed. You cannot break the law, which not having probable cause is breaking the law. So he broke the law to then try to find something. Can't do that. Anything found after that point is then void and invalid and should be suppressed. Like my old roommate, he got pulled over because he left the bar, wasn't staggering or anything like that, got into his car and left. Cop pulls him over immediately. He was being targeted. Cop assumed he was drunk. The cop lacked RAS. He lacked probable cause. You cannot have a probable cause because this person left the bar to assume that he's drunk. All right, let's keep going.
Suppressed. B. Violation of relevant traffic code. The citation is flawed as it fails to accurately cite the specific provision of the traffic code allegedly violated. This constitutes a violation of my rights to due process and proper notice under the law.
So now there are other things, but they're saying the citation is flawed because it fails to accurately cite the specific thing that I did. Okay, this for most of you guys will be really hard to make stick, because you have to articulate how it's not written exactly. If you read the whole code that they said that you did, you have to be able to say that's not what I did. After you read the code, so I can challenge that because that's not. He put either the wrong code for what happened, or it didn't accurately, perfectly define what transpired. If you catch my drift there.
C. Inadequate evidence. The evidence.
Because remember, they have to have evidence. What is the evidence? And it has to be before they find it. They can't deny your rights, find evidence, say, hey, look, see, we found it. Or in general, they're going after you for something and they can't prove it. There's not enough evidence to prove guilt.
Evidence presented by the prosecution is insufficient to establish my guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
And even though it might look guilty, if they can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt, like, bro, that is so clear, man. That is a picture. That is you on video with your name on your shirt saying, I'm about to go kick this cat or this guy in his teeth. I don't care about the video. That's beyond a reasonable doubt, you, man. This is me.
Doubt. I request the court to review the evidence and find it lacking. I rely on the following legal authorities to support my arguments.
So here's where you would put any case law, but you have to remember that they generally do not go by case law. Because when you go there, you are a public U.S. citizen, which means a member of theirs, and they do not have to go by case law. Now, if you know how to properly convert or convince or get them to make this a court of record, then you might be in the right direction. Okay? And then the rest of it is just the notary section. So there's a little bit more information, guys, on dismissing a ticket. I mean, you don't have to have 20 kajillion things to get them to dismiss the case. You really only need one, but you have to be able to stand on that one. However, the more imperfections you can find in the case, or with all the things associated, that's what can make you successful. All right, guys, that's it. So not a terribly long video, but a short and powerful one nonetheless. Hopefully you guys will hit that thumbs up. Thank you in advance. Now we'll talk to you guys later. More videos to make.